I love Miami, I love the Airbnb, but the Wi-Fi is complete dog shit. And would you look at that? I see a sign for plastic surgery. We're in Miami. Either get out or draw it out, and it's only a matter of time before you get back into profit. Yo, what's going on, Pedro?
Oh, can't hear you, bro.
Oh, you can't hear me? Can't make this shit up, but there's a nice little trade in here that I'm gonna tell you guys. So now, you see this example up here? Probability shows that if you're getting it about 50% of the time, but if you're consistently making more, you make money long term. It's like a wedding over there. Maybe that's where the monkey was. Good morning, everybody, and right now, honestly, good afternoon, because it's already almost 2 o'clock. I'm going to explain to you why this vlog is starting so late. It's 1:30 right now. I am at the vet with my dog. I'm probably going to put like 1 or 2 clips that I recorded from being inside the vet right now. That shit just moved, okay? But besides that, I'm at the vet. My dog, Nova, not the big one, the small dog, she's usually the one that has a lot of the health problems because she's a full Frenchie, but she was just out of it. She was like, couldn't stand straight. She was throwing up, projectile throwing up. We didn't know what was wrong with her, so we took her to the vet. She was constipated. She wasn't going to the bathroom. She was eating and drinking, but wasn't pooping, wasn't going pee. So we took her to the vet. They gave her medicine. They helped her flush her body out, helped her go to the bathroom. The medicine's also helping a little bit, but then we got to come back tomorrow. We had to do a whole lot of blood work tests, a whole lot of just tests in general. It's going to cost like $1,000. I didn't even get to trade. This all happened as I was driving to the location that I was going to trade, because if you guys watched yesterday's vlog, the Wi-Fi sucks at the Airbnb. The Airbnb Wi-Fi sucks. I love Miami. I love the Airbnb, but the Wi-Fi is complete dog shit. Dog shit. So I had left the crib and everything. I was on my way to the spot, and my girlfriend called me saying that Nova was throwing up, saying that she was out of it, saying that it was real bad. So I just had to come back to the shitty Wi-Fi, and then we had to take her to the vet. And that was all at 10 o'clock this morning, at 9:30 going into 10 o'clock this morning. And as you guys saw, it's 1:30. But I have calls at 2 o'clock, but since I still got to get done everything here, I just gave my card to my girl. She's inside the vet right now. I'm about to hop on the one-on-one calls and start getting them out the way, because I don't know how long I'm going to still be here. I've already been here for hours, and there's nobody else really in there besides us. So it may take some time. So I'm just going to give some value, get my dog that I hope she needs, and just keep doing the things that I love to do. I honestly don't know where I'm at, but I looked across the street. And would you look at that? I see a sign for plastic surgery. We're in Miami. Long time no talk. Long time no talk, Brody. Yeah, we're good. I don't know. You probably might know where I'm at right now, but I'm all the way. I don't know exactly where I'm at.
And I don't know what happened, and I cooked the cow.
Oh, what was it on? What was it was on the Alpha Trader or Apex?
The Alpha traded.
Alpha Trader. Yeah, I'm not sure the
I
rules.
was looking for a shirt here,
Let me see.
but I didn't wait, and I took it like here.
Yeah, it had a little reaction. It did have a reaction. Do you know what you know what the idea really was? What might have happened here? Did you get in after that black candle already closed?
Here,
Oh, so you got
I
in
feel
then?
like it's going down, but they went more up.
Oh, so you got into a little bit of profit, but then it went up. So the trade idea in itself wasn't horrible. You just were a little bit early, because the main thing I would say for you to be able to catch that, if you would have waited for the fib, or if you also look to the left of the candle, you had the fair value gap right there. So it's kind of like next to each other. I would say the main thing was just kind of just impatience. In terms of the setup, though, it had a reaction. Like, it had a reaction. It wasn't the biggest reaction, but it was. You could see that it at least closed bearish. And what time frame was that on? All right, I just hopped off the call, and I'm still here. So yeah, 30 minutes later, I'm still here. I'm glad I got the call out the way, because I just would have had to start that call. But we get my boy Gene right. He's actually in here in Miami. I'm going to try to see if I could do something with him while I'm out here, get the students right. For all the people that are part of my students and team, if you're in Tampa, I try to link with you and shit. But for the people that are in like students, you're everywhere else. But I try my best. But I'm about to head back into the vet, see what we're doing in here. But yeah, I think I got maybe 30 minutes into the next one-on-one. So we got time. So hopefully we can get done here and then drive home. All right, so we got Nova. Nova, how you feeling? Let them know how you feeling. Feeling good? You got some poops out? You got some medicine in you? $1,100 later. Expensive ass dog. All that just for poops. $1,100 for a bunch of poops. All right, back at the cribbo and everything, as y'all see, but we about to hop on this next one-on-one call I got with Nick. Nick, recently he was in a couple of other vlogs. He just got his first payout, and then he got his second payout, and I think we're gonna talk more about that in this call, but a little sneak peek type shit. But yeah, hop on a call with him. Let's see how his week went, and let's see what's new.
Yo, what's good, my guy?
What's going on, Birdie? How you doing?
Nothing much, man. I'm chilling. How are you?
Shit, I'm cool. I'm cool. We working. We working. Just another day. How's your trading week?
Exactly. Man, this week I ended off red.
Good. Hey, you had 2 good weeks in a row though. Probably 3.
I did, yeah. So it's part of the game. Losses are part of the game. I think 3 trades total, and I lost all 3 of them actually. So I'm on a bit of a streak now, man.
Hey, I mean, that's a small L week though. That's a small L week 3. That's what, 3 days you traded, or 3 trades just in general?
3 trades in general. It was 2 on one day actually, because I re-entered the same.
So you only traded 2 days?
Only traded 2 days.
That's not bad. It was a midweek to begin with, in my opinion. I had a red day, a break-even day, and I had a W day. And then I didn't trade the last 2 days. Either get out or drawdown, or it's only a matter of time before you get back into profit, because it's a probability game. If you flip a coin a certain amount of times, you'll get head a certain amount of times. If every time you get heads is +2, and then every time you get tails is only -1, probability shows that if you're getting it about 50% of the time, but if you're consistently making more, you make money long term. It may not see it in the moment just because you may be in drawdown for this week, but then when you come back next week, it's a whole new week. Don't even look at last week. You just continue doing what you're doing, and if you're doing what you're supposed to, you're risking what you're supposed to, you're following your rules like you're supposed to, the number's always going to make it back plus more. Always going to make it back plus more. That's why it's okay to be able to walk away from trades. Like the fact that you only had 2 losing days is still good because you had the discipline to not force it or make anything happen on the other days, which most people wouldn't be able to do. So the fact that it was a small L week, you can come back and win 1 trade, and that 1 trade can make back the week essentially. 2 trades can make back the entire week plus more. And that's the main thing, just always paying attention to moving forward and not what happened before. You just learn from it, but then we move on.
Thanks.
Yeah, like I said, the main thing with the losses, understand them, learn from them, like journal them down and everything. Take what you need to, but just don't dwell on them. Like don't come back tomorrow, don't come back Sunday, don't come back Monday thinking about the loss. It's just a new day, new opportunities. A new day, you have a new chance to do what you're supposed to. That's why you have good risk management in the first place, because you're going to be able to risk the same amount. Nothing changes. It's going to feel like the world's ending, like you're going through a losing streak, like you suck right now, but it's because the negative always outweighs the positive a lot of the time. It's just about just moving on. It doesn't matter no more. You did what you needed to. You learn from it. Dwelling on it's not going to do anything positive for you. It's only going to do negative. So let's just focus on today. Today's the only thing that matters. The past don't exist. The future don't exist. It's just now. All right, hopping on. Last call before we go get some food. No cap. I have a couple calls spread out so I can enjoy my day. But where you at, Demario? Motherfucker was taking a nap. Nah, you yawning too? Nah, he was taking a nap and he came to the camera yawning. What do you got to say for yourself, bro? What do you got to say for yourself?
Tired nigga. Had a good weekend in the market, so I feel like I deserve a nap.
Nah, you didn't deserve a nap. You should have went to like work a construction job or something. That's what you should have done.
I should have went and did 16 hours.
Yeah, you should have went and did like a 16-hour construction, like oil rig job. That's what you should have did. But nah, you said you had.
Out work and enlist me into the Russian army.
Nah, yeah, you should you gotta go like Ukraine or somewhere like Korea. They might draft you, bro. You might deserve it then. You might deserve it then. But nah, you said you had a good trading week.
Yeah. Oh, partying up right now. But hell yeah, bro. That was a great trading week. I mean, on the funded we're down. But we're up on the live.
Okay.
And on the funded, I'm low-key happy as fuck, bro. Like,
why?
I'm down, but I follow my fucking rules. Like, only took.
So it was a small L week?
4 trades. Yeah. We're doing 1,000 on the account.
That's not bad. So you average 250 losses?
Yeah.
That's not bad. What were you trading? US 30? NAS?
Yeah.
US 30?
A mixture between both.
Okay. Copy. That's not bad.
Mixture between both.
Now that's the main thing. Being able to stay in the game.
I got picked up by both of them.
So you got cooked up by both. How were you up on the live from this week's trading too? You took different trades on them?
Yeah. Nah, it was the same. So on the live, I traded my live the days I couldn't trade my funding. So after I hit my max 2 L's on Wednesday on the live, I saw one more trade, so I took that one on the live. And then on Friday or today, I woke up late. Then I had to take a nap.
Yeah, this guy, he woke up late and took a nap. This guy's crazy today. But nah, hey, that's good. That's why it's important to have different accounts, because you could trade in between them. That's what I be doing on the YouTube videos. I be trading a live here, trading a funded here, but it's good to be able to go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't got to put yourself in crazy drawdown on one. If you have a little bit else, all right, move on to the next. If you have a little bit else there, at least you kept yourself keeping them small. You can call it a week now. You know what I'm saying? But that's the most important thing. The diversity. The diversity is going to allow you to actually have more room to be able to take advantage of the opportunities, because there's going to be times where just because you can take the trade doesn't mean you should. Like when you're in a losing streak, when you're after losing, like all of that. There's certain situations that just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. You know what I'm saying? And then when you have different accounts, that's when you actually can take advantage of certain opportunities, because you know you shouldn't be doing a certain thing on one account. But if you were to be on a whole different other account, it's just being able to take advantage of the opportunity, being able to manage risk. As long as you're following the rules, managing risk, just maybe on a different account. You may be down your percentage for the day on one account, but you still have another account essentially. Just because you can trade it doesn't mean you always should, though. You know what I mean? It's just always a matter of being situational and being able to you learn as you go on. You learn from the experience. You learn from going through it and from the situations to know the conditions you should and shouldn't. You just kind of, it's like intuition. You just kind of learn it from going on. It's like even saying with your trading system and patterns, the same stuff you look for, you kind of have an intuition when something's going to happen. Losing streak doesn't mean that since you're in a losing streak, oh, I feel like I want to win. I want to catch a trade. I want to make money. Just because you want to do something, just because you feel a certain way, doesn't mean that, oh, now I'm going to take a trade to do that. Now I'm going to over leverage. Now I'm going to over risk. Now I'm going to trade something that, just because you feel a certain way, just because you feel the way you feel, doesn't mean you should do something based off of how you feel. That's exactly how we basically shoot ourselves in the foot and take ourselves out the game. Just doing something based off of emotions instead of doing something based off of logic because we were supposed to be doing it because it's part of our plan. Oh yeah, if you could pass an account fast, that's good. If I can get a payout fast, that's good, because that's things that we would be able to want to do. But since we're actively in the space, since we actually are doing what we're trying to talk about, it's way easier to understand. Like I know what people in the YouTube video are going to want to see because I'm a trader. I'm a person that I make videos for people just like me, people that want to see this shit, people that want to see the view, people that want to see me doing exactly what I'm doing. Look, right in the video, that want to see exactly this right here. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You just got to know the target audience when it comes to the content side of things. Just got to know how it all works. But like I said, this is the main thing when you focus on the content. They're not going to watch the video until they click on it first. Why are they going to click on it? The title, the thumbnail. What was intriguing enough for them to want to click on it? Or what caught their attention within that first 30 seconds of like the preview on YouTube that made them interested to watch? So that's the main thing, because guess what? 10 minutes into the video, if you give away a Bugatti, they're not going to know anyway, even if you gave away a fucking Bugatti. But they got to click on it first. Maybe if the title is something about the Bugatti, the intro, you get what I'm saying? But now you kind of formulate it. Even if even if the title of the video only was about something that happened later on in the video, but if that's something that makes people want to watch, if that's something that gets their attention, that spikes curiosity, then you might want to use it, even if it's just a couple seconds in the video. But that's what they would want to see. All right, so done those calls. What we about to eat, young boy? What we about to eat? Yo, what's up? Between calls, we got some Philly cheesesteaks. I don't know how these are gonna taste. We also got like a mango, what is it, mango pineapple drink? Mango pineapple drink with a view, right? What you looking at? Yo, what's going on, Pedro?
Oh, I can't hear you, bro.
Oh, you can't hear me? Shit, nothing much. We working right now.
I see you had a little loss.
No, yeah, I didn't trade today. I had a loss. When was it? Wednesday.
All right.
I had a loss Wednesday, a win Tuesday, and a break even on Monday. So I've had a little bit of everything this week, but I didn't trade the last 2 days because I was just running around and doing stuff. You feeling better though?
Yeah, definitely. I guess it's part of the game, right, losing?
Nah, yeah, losing is part of the game. It was a midweek. I had a little bit of everything. Like I said, a break-even day, a day where I made nothing, lost nothing, a day where I made money, a day where I lost money, and then 2 days where I didn't take anything. So I had a little bit of literally everything this week. But we're done with the last call of the day, so that's all the one-on-ones. So now it's time to officially enjoy Miami once again. After dealing with the vet, the dog's cool. After dealing with one-on-ones, the team is cool. Now it's time to worry about me being on vacation in Miami. I ain't gonna lie, me and my girlfriend, we heard a monkey. It just kept going, ah, ah, ah. Just kept on yelling and shit. That shit's crazy. It's like a wedding over there. Maybe that's where the monkey was. But like I said, about to clean up and everything because these dogs left a mess around the crib. About to shower up. I do gotta pick up Anna from the airport, picking up one of the friends. So yeah, we're gonna have a fun time. But with that being said, Until the next clip, wherever that is, I'm gonna see y'all. But I do need to take a shower. I've been out in the sun. It's just bad vibe. All right, good morning, everybody. Right now it's a little loud out here. Hopefully when I hop on the call with everybody, it's not as loud, but besides that, it's about to be a good morning. We're about to be active with the team. I'm about to have a weekly market breakdown, so that's going to be the majority of the clips that you see next. It's loud as shit, but just here to live life, living like Larry. We're here to work. We're here to get the job done. So with a few people that are in the live call on this early Saturday morning, let's get straight to work. I'm going to have it recorded. Let's give some game. Let's have a great day. Highs and lows from the previous day. Boom. I'm going to get rid of that because you know what we're doing. So the main thing that I'm always looking for on a daily basis when it comes to a trade, I'm either looking for a false break scenario, meaning I'm waiting for price to run above an old high or low, and then that's where I'm looking to get my entry on the trade. But there's going to be a lot of times where I possibly miss that first trade, and then I'll retrace. So when it retraces, that's a lot of time when I watch to see if he's going to get into a fair value gap. And that'll then be my second possible entry, or that'll be my second possible trade idea if I can get the first one to take in whatever direction it's going, whether it's bullish or bearish. The concept of looking for this type of trade is simple. So first thing I notice is we're going to mark up the Asian session range. So from 18 o'clock all the way to midnight is going to be the Asian session range. And that's essentially going to give us some consolidation to give us a better idea on what happened throughout the night. So we can see the Asian session the Asian session range low got ran. It looks like at 3 in the morning. So London session, what I tell you guys about the time is everything. When you see something specific happening at a specific time, usually you're going to be right when you're looking for the right thing. In this case, looking for a false break at this time, at 3 a.m., when price is already bullish from the previous day. If I were to pull a fib just fastly from that previous day's low to the previous day's high and try to get a fib, let's get the 50%. Can't make this shit up. But there's a nice little trade in here that I'm going to tell you guys. So now you see this example up here. This would be a good example of what we're about to go over, but in the bullish scenario, right? We're about to explain this in the, not bullish, in the bearish scenario. Well, bullish. We ran this low, right? We ran this low at 3 a.m. So at 3 in the morning, which is prime London, we ran the Asian session low. We also ran the Asian session low along with tapping into the 50% of the fib long. So in itself, right now we have multiple confirmations for why we could have taken the trade. We have 3 confirmations bare minimum, and we also have the fact that the previous day was also already bullish. So if you would have put that into play, the fact that the previous day was also bullish, so we're following the trend after running a low. This is a nice little trade idea. And if you look at it in terms of the schematic right here, look at all these. You look at it in terms of that schematic, that's exactly what happened, but to the bullish side. We ran the low, which the low of the day would have been right here. This would have been the lowest part of the day. This would have been the part where your price would have never came back to it. From here, price had a push. Now this is when this comes into play, right? So I'm going to redo it just for the sake of the bullish scenario. So we created the low of the day during London, right? We had the Asian range consolidation. London session came down, ran the low, and then we started to get a push. From that push, we retraced, and the price could still go higher. Before I keep talking, do you guys hear the construction in the background? Before I keep going. If you don't, we good. But they're loud as shit. Just so I want to make sure y'all not getting killed in the ears. Y'all straight? Si bueno? She good? I'll take that as a yes. Hopefully y'all ears ain't good. Because that construction work in the background right now is going to keep putting in hours. I ain't gonna lie. But like I was saying, this is essentially the same setup that ended up happening if you wouldn't have been able to catch the London session move. Now, how would you have caught this move? Now, for one, whenever you get these strong lows or highs in the day, whenever you have a strong movement like this, whether it was running an old high or low or traded into a fib, and then it got a reaction like this at a specific time, if you don't catch that trade, 9 times out of 10, they're going to leave a fair value gap behind. Now, in this case, the fair value gap that got left behind was this one, and then this one up here. There was 2 little gaps that got left behind. Now, the main thing is going to come down to timing. When we're trading, I'm only coming to the charts from that 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. This first trade got retraced into at 8 in the morning. So all for this wouldn't have been anything that we could have possibly caught. Why? Because this gap got traded into earlier in the day. This move happened earlier in the day. If I have a plain right for say 10 a.m. and I get there at 10 a.m., more than likely I'm going to miss my flight. You want to be able to get there before it happens so that you can see it, so you can get ready and then take advantage of it. When you're coming to the charts and something already happened, you already missed your plane, you already missed your flight. All you can do is wait for the next one, which in this case, this would have been a better example. Why? Because this happened at our time to trade. And if we pay attention to the schematic, we had the Asian session consolidate. London session ran the low, created the low of the day after running into the Asian range low, the 50% of the fib, and the fact that we're also bullish from the previous day. This created the low of the day. From that, we got a push. From that push, we got a fair value gap that I got left behind. Now, in this case, it was multiple. The one I would say was a little bit higher up, but we got a fair value gap that got left behind. From that fair value gap, could have been a second possible reason for why you could have got a trade. And if you would have got in on this long, expect price to keep going higher, expecting that you wanted to see price reach for that previous high. What about if we're on your study about a 50-point stop loss? 50-point stop loss would have been more than enough for you to get a nice low 1 to 2, 1 to almost 3, just going to that previous high right there. Like, that's a great trade idea in itself. Like, why is this a great trade idea? Because it wasn't complicated. You could have watched the low of the day get created at 3 a.m. and then still gave enough time, if you were patient enough, to wait for the schematic setup for price to retrace into the imbalance at 9 in the morning. But now I'm going to annotate this trade for y'all, just to give you exactly the reason behind this trade. So behind this trade, it was at 9:30 in the morning. Price was already bullish since London, bullish from the previous day. So I would have been looking for longs. I would have been looking for longs. I also would have seen that this gap retraced into this 1 hour imbalance. And one thing I'll tell you guys, when you're trading off imbalances, you're usually betting on the fact that price is going to have a nice low continuation. And in my opinion, that's the real confirmations right here. Like, the confirmations for why this trade was going to play out was 9:30, the fact that it was bullish and that we had this imbalance right here also. But the main thing was also going to be the target. The target was the main reason on why you would have been able to get out. Because one thing I was telling one of the students yesterday, you always want to know when you're getting out the trade. Like, you never should be getting into a trade like, oh, I don't know when I'm going to get out. I don't want to get in like, oh, should I get out here? Should I get out here? Should I wait? No, you always want to know before you enter the trade where you're going to get out. Me, for most times, it's previous highs and lows. It's my 1 to 2. 9 times out of 10, that's what's going to allow me to exit the trade. That's what's going to allow me to have the confidence to, oh, do something. But when it comes to the trade ideas today, this would have been the one that we would have been able to catch during our time to trade. And why did I mark up London session? Because based off of London session, that is a core reason why I also would have been bullish, because of the price action that happened during London, because of how clear it was, and because of the fact that filled in these gaps, ran these lows, filled everything efficiently to then need to go higher. And if you look at what this trade could have possibly been, that trade that would have been a 1 to 3 could have still been a possible 1 to 12. But guess what? The main reason you're going to be able to catch those trades is from focusing on this part in the middle, focusing on how to actually catch the trade, focus on what led to that happen, right? But that's just going to be Monday. Besides the fact that this is like loud as shit outside, like you guys probably hear the loudest shit. I mean, we just got done the calls, great call and everything. I'm hoping that inside of the recordings is not loud as shit like that was, but I'm about to get this uploaded for all the people that came late, for all the people that weren't able to be there live. Add this to the over 90 hours of recording sessions. Like, nobody's giving as much value as I do on a daily basis. Trust, nobody is. First call of the weekend, we got another call tomorrow, but I have a busy day ahead of me. We got boats and stuff today too, so with that being said, I'm about to shower up and everything, get everything situated, and then we about to head to the store. All right, after some careful consideration in my head, I think I'm gonna make the vlog with the boat, the jet ski, and like all the boat stuff its own vlog. After, because I just realized if I give you guys the clips of me giving you all the game, the chance of you staying 20 minutes to then watch, you know what's crazy? That's like the car that's in our garage, the white one, that's a Porsche. Well, you guys just heard it, the Porsche that I'd be showing you, the GT3 that I'd be parking next to, that was just a GT3, so yeah, that's how the guy be sounding when he be doing his thing. But like I was saying before I got distracted by the cars, well, car, I think I'm gonna do the vlog by itself because nobody's gonna stay 20 minutes to then watch the fun stuff. You wanna see the fun stuff early, and I already know that. So this is where the video is gonna come to an end. I'm gonna have the vlog and everything, GoPro footage, go jet, fucking skis, yacht, all the above, and tomorrow's video. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Might stay in Miami longer, don't know. So we just go with the flow, we get the job done, we get to work. But if you enjoyed the video, if you wanna work with me one-on-one to get value like you've seen everybody get today, every single day, join the team, click the first link in the description by applying to see if you qualify, and if you do, we can get straight to work. And if you don't got the money, the free trading training will teach you everything you need to know for the 3 steps to becoming a profitable trader for free. So check that out. Stay safe, stay productive, stay busy, and I'm gonna see you in tomorrow's daily video.